to episode 17.
All right.
Thank you. Have fun.
Thanks, kiddo. All right. Hi, Rose. Thanks
Hello,
for
everyone.
joining us.
Thanks for joining.
This is our live watch-along for Sister Wives Season 20, Episode 17, and this is the Tell-All Part 2. So, as usual, we're going to have the show playing in the background. If it's too loud or not loud enough, just let us know in the chat. We'll try to make adjustments as we need to. And yeah, let's get going here. I love that we're getting directly into the money from Robin's house.
And this is the stuff that you did your video about,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
Mary's house, the proceeds from her house in Las Vegas were half mine. Okay? And so
It's really interesting that he's using the word gift. Because we've bought a house, so we know that you can't get a loan for your down payment.
Correct.
Because, what is it, first in, first out? So the bank would count that in your debt to income?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So he's saying gift, gift, gift. And that doesn't really jive with Mary's story.
Right.
Like, I remember on the porch, Maddie has talked about, hi, Sherry, Janelle getting the money out of Robin's house. And Janelle acknowledged at that point that it was a gift, meaning she had to sign the gift letter, right? Is that what I'm understanding?
I think so.
Yeah.
'Cause I remember when we got ours, it wasn't a substantial amount, but it was enough to get us over the hump.
Yeah.
And yeah, we had to classify it that this was not a loan, and or else it would have been a whole nother
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So the fact that, hi Edie, hi Patty. The fact that, hi Sherry, hi Heather. Whatchamacallit, hey Riley. My brain just died for a second there. Mary's
Gifts.
gonna say, yes, gifts. Mary's gonna say that she loaned him the money. And Cody's going to say that she gifted it. And I think that's a really important
they
distinction.
wanted their 25%
Yeah.
of Coyote's
a big
house.
difference.
Huge
but I had
difference,
put extra
right?
money in it. And
So
they
I feel like
wanted
that's
to be
mortgage
paid back
fraud
for their
if
gift
you're-
for Robin's house.
Well, we're
I
not
hadn't
lawyers,
been
but
compensated,
Yeah,
and
I
we couldn't
mean-
negotiate.
I don't,
So there's a lot of
from the
moving
outside
parts
looking
with
in,
this,
yeah, I
Yes.
don't
what you're talking
see
about.
It's
So let's try and
how it's
simplify
not.
it as much as we
I
can.
know, it just
right?
seems really like
So
shady,
both Janelle and Mary wanted the money that they put into Robin's house.
as they
right?
should.
Is that
I
she put
really
into
wonder if he
Robin's house.
actually
so her and I have a
squared
negotiation
Janelle, like
for
really or not.
what
'Cause
she
that
is
just
owed
doesn't seem like
versus
his
what I am
style.
So you and Mary
What
still
are
need to
you
negotiate
calling
that,
Yes.
along with
squared
the money that was
Janelle.
So I remember in an earlier episode this season, he said that him and Janelle had come to an agreement like earlier in the year.
Yes.
I think he said January.
Yes, that sounds right.
Yeah. And I can just see him trying to come up with some sort of creative way to make it even on his part. And Garrison had just passed the year before. Janelle was the executor of his estate. And as a military member, I feel like the military automatically gives them life insurance policies, don't they?
I don't know.
Yeah, so like that's at least what I have heard anyway. Hi guys, thanks for joining. Feel free to like and share the live. So yeah, like she was the executor of his estate. He wasn't married. It would make sense to me that she would also be the beneficiary on this life insurance policy that the military, I have heard, typically gives active duty members. So I can really see Cody being like, you can have all of that money and we'll just call it even. Because he's shady as fuck like that.
You said the coast was
I don't know.
clear.
What do you think?
Just run, I hear them
It's
coming.
possible. It
Yeah.
does seem like a pretty awful thing to do.
It is an awful thing to do. But at that point, hey, Oliver, at that point, a lot of the kids, including McKelty, really just like cut ties with Cody. Like some of them were still trying to be involved, reach out. I know McKelty was like the only one he was really on good terms with. And then after that, it all really changed after Garrison's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
And they've said, like, it's been kind of circulated that, hey, Edgar's mom, it's been kind of circulated that something happened at the funeral.
Okay.
But no one has ever acknowledged what it is. And so people have speculated that it's possible that it had something to do with life insurance or his estate or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like Cody would have made like some kind of like inquiry about it or play about it, because Garrison had a house at that point too.
Mm-hmm.
And so Garrison and Cody had zero relationship at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So I can absolutely see him being super shitty and trying to get some of that because him and Robin are just super greedy.
Gotcha.
I don't know. What do you think?
So as far as when Coyote Pass sold, I know everybody got a cut.
They did.
Did they get...
It was split 4 ways.
Was it split evenly, or did they all get a piece of the profits, or did it just Cody and Robin get the profit and just everybody else got their money back? Because that's the impression that I got from...
That everyone got their money back and that they took the profit?
Yeah, that's from what you had me put together.
That was a separate thing. That was
Okay.
just off of Cody and Robin's house in Flagstaff, the original mansion that they moved out of.
Okay.
So supposedly everyone contributed equally into Coyote Pass, and so everyone pulled out equally from Coyote Pass.
Okay, so everybody should have got the same number.
Yeah, allegedly. I don't know. Jojo says, I don't think it was even. I think Cody is sly. Yeah, he 100% is trying to pull some fuckery behind the scenes. Jojo saying Mary was saying when she sold one of her houses, it all went into Robin's. Yeah, that's the Vegas house that she's talking about.
She was worried that it was going to some sort of gag order on her, and she was not comfortable with that. And then
It's
also
kind of
just
what a
going
NDA
back and
is.
forth a little
Yeah,
bit,
right? Like, I don't feel like that's a
considering
an
money
unreasonable
that
expectation of
Cody
Mary.
and I put into
I think that's
Coyote
what
Pass
it
that they
is.
hadn't put into Coyote Pass. She didn't want to consider that. And then
I really want to know
her
what they're
money,
talking
all of
about when
them-
they say the extra money that her and Cody put into Coyote Pass. Because somebody in the chat yesterday pointed out that when Christine quitclaimed the deed to her parcel of Coyote Pass, Cody and Robin got it for like $10 or something like that as part of the quitclaim.
Mm-hmm.
And so is that what they mean? Like we put all that extra money, that $10 from Christine's parcel? Like
Chat,
Her
what
house
chat from
proceeds.
yesterday?
When Cody and her own the house.
just on one of my
jointly.
videos, people were
You also
talking.
had to sign an
alright.
NDA too?
Yeah,
we
Jojo
all
says
signed
it
but
definitely was a
apparently
gag
it's
order,
not being
100%.
honored.
Yeah.
He's going to talk about it, so I guess it's not being honored.
But Mary didn't
I'm
sign it.
disappointed that
Well, part of
Janelle
the
signed
agreement
it.
was that she wouldn't be able to pursue for her lost money.
I'm not surprised
Okay.
either.
So
Yeah,
the
I
money
mean,
that she gave,
so
the money
Janelle
that you're
just seems to
talking
be
about, the
over
lost
it,
money,
so
is the
to her,
money
what's the difference?
that went into buying
Okay, yeah, that is
Robin's
very
house.
true.
And that was part of this agreement that Robin
Very,
came in
very
at
true.
the last minute, like,
Why
If
was
they're
it put on
trying
the
to
table right
shoehorn
away?
this at the
It
very
was put on the
end,
table right away.
So the non-disclosure was already
wouldn't
part of
that
the
be
deal.
signing
It was
under
when it was
duress?
sent. In the very beginning, when it was sent, it was in that original document.
So why
Jojo
is
says, I
Janelle
love how
calling
Mary's
this
standing up for
a
herself
power
now.
play
Yeah,
by
absolutely.
you?
I
Because
don't know
she
if that
got
would be
caught
considered under duress or
backstabbing
not.
Mary, I guess. I don't know. This is
Because
what she
if
does,
it would have
and
fallen
I
through,
don't know. It's just what she's doing.
what would have happened?
So
I mean, they would have lost the buyer. It did fall
Robin
through, but the buyer like
Never
re-upped.
was a party to like some
Ul-
hold.
Ultimately,
That was me saying we're not signing this till we've got an agreement. And
it's like
Mary
they just
said,
would have been stuck
I
with
want
property.
all the money.
Like nobody would have
and
been
I
to
don't
prison
recognize
or.
your expenses here.
Okay.
So we never
Facts.
came to the
Well, like I
original
said,
agreement.
Not a
I need to
lawyer.
clarify, Mary
Just
wanted all the money from.
And then she
Oliver
wouldn't
says
recognize
Janelle
all
wanted
the
them to
money
make a
that
deal to
Robin
sell
and
the
I had put
property
into
and then
Coyote
just pay
Pass,
Mary
but yet
back. I
still
could
wanted
see that.
25%
I
of
could
it.
see Janelle just being
Because
over
he was
it and
legally
being
married
like,
to
let's
you,
just get
he
it done.
feels he was owed half of what the house was worth.
I have never fought him on that.
Oh.
And so when I got the email back
I feel like Mary should
from
have fought him
like
on that.
literally just in the past week or so, saying that I demanded the full amount. of the
Janelle just
equity,
needed some cash.
I
Yeah.
mean,
She had
sure,
Tater
it
Farm
would
story
make
about
sense to purchase Robin's house.
right there, the loan.
In Flagstaff. That's that money.
That he is calling a
And-
gift.
Yes.
Every penny of the house that you sold in Vegas went straight to Robin's house?
Yes.
That's the extra
And
money
this
they
is
put
something that
towards
I
Coyote.
consented to never talk about.
Yeah, probably.
But we'll talk about it now.
It's kind of interesting because Mary said she only wanted what was fair, and she said
The
that
way
what was
Cody
fair
is
was
about Jen
50%
is
of the sale
hilarious.
of
It
the house.
is. You can tell she just like
50%
gets
of
under
the
his
sale
skin
of
like
the
nobody's
Las Vegas
business.
home.
Oh, that's not what she said to me. She told me that she
So
thought it was supposed to be
we're
all of
still
it.
catching up on
Okay.
season
Oh.
6.
So that was something.
Actually, we finished up catching on
Yeah.
season 6
Yeah, we just
last
need to,
night.
Yeah, we just need to film it.
And the last episode was the commencement ceremony. And Jen was in the background of one of the episodes.
Yeah, she's right there in the gallery, whatever you want to call it, at the commitment ceremony.
Yeah. I was like, I initially didn't see her. She stopped and rewound it like, look who's there. Look who's sitting at the table.
It's Jen.
I was like, oh.
I got real excited about that.
So, yeah, apparently like she was
Jen's
in the
great.
picture, even though Cody says that, it's like, yeah, I never knew you back then, or whatever he said a couple episodes ago.
Yeah,
So.
I don't think it's not so much that he acknowledged it, that he says he never knew her, just like Jen didn't know me. Like he's some deep, like, well of emotion.
Mm-hmm.
The man is like deep as a teaspoon when it comes to what's going on with him. But yeah, like she was at the commitment ceremony. They're gonna have Robin's baby shower in a couple of seasons he's an enigma. Yes, wrapped in a puzzle. But yeah, she's gonna show up sitting next to Mary at Robin's baby shower for Ariella.
Mm-hmm.
She was there. Like, girl knows where the bodies are buried.
Mm-hmm.
I want Jen to have like the couch all to herself and just spill everything. We need a Jen and David tell-off is what we
all
need.
of the money.
Yeah, of my home.
Do I
as
think
well.
Jen got a paycheck? No.
Mary also said that Cody never lived in the Las Vegas
If
home with her,
anything,
that
Mary
she paid
maybe,
a lot of payments
Like,
into
gave
that
her
house.
some
Mhm.
money, but
And
I don't think
she wanted to
TLC's
make
cut
sure
the
that she
paycheck to
gets
Jen
paid
yet.
for
They
everything
should.
that she deserves.
And he paid her insurance, and he paid, there was things that he was taking care of instead.
Okay.
There was bills
She
that
is
he took
fabulous.
care of instead.
Do I think David got a
So it was
paycheck?
kind of
Oh,
like,
that's
that was how
that's
we, like, you take care of
that's
this
a
bill, you take care of
possibility
this
because
bill
he's
kind
at
of a
least
thing.
married
So,
to Christine.
Okay.
yeah.
I paid those bills. How would Robin know who paid the bills in my house?
Because Cody leaks
paid
like
my
a
bills.
sieve.
He didn't pay the insurance because that's what she said.
The insurance is usually on the house payment and the mortgage.
Yeah.
No, she didn't pay. He
Yeah,
didn't pay.
how is Robin,
I'm amused.
I would love to
how
see those
old
records.
she is and
That's
does not know
ridiculous.
how a mortgage
No,
works.
I don't know what kind of home loan
Mortgage-
she had, but typical home loans. And the one
have-
that I had,
having
the insurance is built
bought
into
houses.
the mortgage payment.
Okay.
Therefore, I paid the insurance.
Mm-hmm. So originally you did submit to the lawyer that you wanted.
I can understand how people not necessarily know how mortgage works.
Yeah,
But-
Oliver says she's right. My mortgage insurance is wrapped into my mortgage payment. Yeah, this is our second house. Both of them have been wrapped in.
Yeah, I was like, if you've never bought a house, I can understand that, but just my one season of watching this and the episodes that we've been bouncing around, this is at least the second house that she's bought, or second land mass
Yeah,
that she's bought.
exactly. Yeah, Oliver says Nevada is no different. I can't imagine it's different anywhere. She says Robin doesn't know because she probably doesn't pay any bills. Yeah, she just sits that bill on the counter, slides it right across, and she's still waiting on Janelle to come pick it up.
Oh, 100% about it.
I
That
think
So
she would
did
just
they
have to
make
accept
any
what
money
you give
off
her.
selling the
it
Vegas
would have
homes?
just been a bargaining
I would
chip
assume with the
Mary
Raiders coming in.
agreeing
They
to
did make some
half
money, yeah.
Of our house
Okay.
in Vegas.
We'll get to
and-
it when Cody makes his ridiculous ass chart. It's like a piece of like 3x4 poster board, and he's like, "We're here. The market's gonna be here," and it's the most ridiculous, janky thing I've ever seen because he's talking to the wives like they're in 5th grade, trying to
Mhm.
explain to them why they needed to sell the house at that point.
Okay.
But yeah, they did make some money off of them. Just like a quick Zillow search, they all bought their houses for around $450.
I remember that from the show.
Yeah. But I'm assuming they had to put some money down for that.
Hmm.
So when I looked at it and saw the difference between purchase price versus what they eventually sold it for, and saw that was about $125,000, It was probably actually more than that if you really think about it, because if they put money down, wouldn't that have increased how much they would have gotten back?
If you want to look at it that way, yeah.
Yeah, so like 125,000 going to Cody and Robin's house just out of Mary alone is probably on the conservative side.
Mm-hmm.
And then Janelle kicked in too. Where's the money from Robin's sale? Why can't you handle anything?
25%. I told Robin to hold on signing those agreements. All the paperwork was in line. I was just waiting to wrap up all of it with Coyote
I
Pass.
don't know that I
she
believe that
understand
he's the one who
what
told Robin to
all
do
of
it.
meant?
What do you think?
I think
Probably
she's just
not.
trying
So
to
it was like-
cover
it was like
because
2
she's
months later.
upset that I revealed.
Oh,
And I was
hell
like,
no,
why
you're
are
not
you
doing
even
this to
talking
Mary.
to
So
me about
why
this?
was
This is
Mary
wrong.
in a more
This is
precarious
morally
position than
wrong.
anybody else?
I think
Didn't
you're
she have the
pressuring me and
B&B to
pressuring
fall
me.
back on?
It had to do with the way that Cody initially deeded all of the properties. So there were initially 4 parcels of land. He put himself on every single parcel.
Yeah, the chart that they showed last week.
Yeah. So the paperwork that they were signing was trying to redistribute and redeed the land so that everyone was on an equal portion.
Mm-hmm.
And if they had sold it without the redeeding, Mary technically, according to the way that the land was divided, would have only been entitled to 1/3 of one of the parcels out of 4 parcels, because
Okay.
that's all that she was on,
Okay.
regardless of the fact that she kicked in just as much money as everyone else did.
Okay, gotcha.
And I was like, fine, if you want to go down this road, then I will go legal on you too. Okay? Because I actually have a percentage in this property.
When she says,
And
I'll go
I
legal
will
on you,
sit here
as a
in the middle
married
of this
couple,
road, and I will not
I
make
feel like that
I will
only
make
means
sure
she's
we
threatening
don't
to
sell this
divorce him.
property
So I don't
until
know
we
what
do
else
this
she could
fairly.
be threatening to
How
go
is he
legal on.
threatening?
Yeah,
He was like, we're going to sell this. He
Yeah,
was saying,
I have
me
no
and
idea.
Janelle,
Yeah.
we feel like we should
I don't
do
believe
this
that
back door deal.
Robin
Janelle's
and
giving me all this
Cody
pressure.
were
Janelle's
against
giving me
each
all this
other.
pressure. I'm
I
like,
don't
care
either. I
what
think
she's
it's all
doing.
some sort of like
One
narrative
minute
that
she's
they
sitting here
are
loyal to Mary, and the next minute she's doing this. Like,
putting
I'm
out
like, I
there
don't
to
really
try to
care
like
what you think, you
make
guys
Robin
think you're
look
doing.
better,
I don't
because I
care
think
what.
that's their
You're
only. I
frustrated
mean,
and tired
Cody
of
is
this. We're
totally
gonna do
fine
this
with
the right
being
way.
the villain in the situation,
We're gonna make sure
and
this happens
everything he
fairly for
does
Mary.
is trying to protect her.
This is a perfect example of why our family broke apart.
They want Robin to look good.
I
Yeah,
feel
they
like
do.
Cody did stuff like this all the time, where he would get together with one wife to decide what to do with everybody else. You can't do that. That's totally like, let's just, maybe
There's
right
a lot
there
of
is the
twists and
nutshell.
turns to that
How
one
about,
because
like,
he says it's Janelle's idea, but Janelle
What
says
Christine
it was,
just said right there, him getting together with one wife. Do you remember in the was it season 2 when they were packing up to move to Vegas
Mm-hmm.
and they were going to leave one day, and then all of a sudden it was okay that they leave another
Yep.
day, and Mary just flat out in front of everyone was like, "Oh, so you and Robin just got together and decided?"
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, that's been happening since day one.
So let's
I
just
feel
say
like.
maybe that's why our polygamous family didn't work. Are we figuring something out right now? I think I'm figuring something out
but
right
did
now.
Janelle ever talk about this? Because
No.
it just feels
Sarcastic
sort of,
Chrissy
no.
is my favorite Christine.
Are you surprised that Janelle would actually work with Cody to sell this property behind Mary's back?
I don't think it's a good
Coming
look
up,
for Janelle
when
that Christine
Robin
wasn't
found out about
automatically like,
this backdoor
absolutely.
deal, you think that Robin should have?
No,
you
I'm
serious?
sorry. I am not going to sit
So
there.
ethereal.
Ethereal.
That is not a fair
Man bear pig.
expectation.
Oh
Man
my
Bear
God,
Pig
yes.
is very real.
She just makes my blood boil, and she gets
Are you
like
surprised that Janelle would actually work with Cody
so
to
riled
sell
up
this
and
property
plays dumb at the same
behind
time,
Mary's
and I'm
back?
I think in
Ow.
all of this, you look like there's probably an ever.
oh, the fake tears.
You're not being the man I married.
No, he's exactly the man that you married. I hate to break it to you. He was just better at hiding it for the first however
I
many
called him out.
seasons.
Hard.
Oh, you forgot. Jump on with us because we are at 16 minutes and 19 seconds on Discovery Plus.
So what were
And
you
Robin
saying to
just
him?
blotted her outside tear
I'm saying
ducts.
you're the
Yeah,
man.
the tear ducts that do not connect to her eyes. It's not where they are, babes. I'm gonna tell you.
Sorry, I'm trying to be clear and not be crying.
You're not.
You're not crying. We know you're not crying. We've watched this for 20 seasons.
when Mary handed over the legal marriage, and Cody and I were supposed to go get legally married so he could adopt my kids, I was very nervous.
I love how she just
I hated
completely
having the
derailed
law
to a different
involved.
conversation.
And I talked to him about it, and I said, and we had this very
She forgot her
intimate
lines.
conversation
Yeah, she did.
where I said, if
I just
I ever
imagine
want
her
out
and
of
Cody like
this,
workshopping it at home. Like, this is what you're
I
gonna
need your
say. This is what you're
promise
gonna say.
that you're gonna let me go.
He's over waving her down in the cock chair.
Oliver says, "Y'all stop. She's an emotional gal." So
I would be the guy that
So
bought the
emotional.
house down the street for her and the kids. I would be the guy that would be friends with her new man. And I took him at that promise.
Except he doesn't want to be friends with David.
So when I'm seeing him doing this, and I reminded him, remember what you told me?
I'm gonna have to pull up
Remember
Christine's
what you promised?
wedding ring. Season 1 reunion. He said that on camera. Yeah, he did. He said it like multiple times. Fucking ridiculous. But yeah, I'm gonna have to like pull up a side by side of Robin's new ring, because that's a new ring, and Christine's wedding ring, because they look like eerily similar.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like Robin is just single white female-ing Christine, basically.
It's me. Where's that guy?
Where's that guy?
Because he's not here.
He's not here.
Is Robin the reason why you didn't do this backdoor deal with Janelle?
No, Robin's the moral compass that told me I was being wrong. Janelle and I couldn't have made that backdoor deal work. It was
Robin,
an
the
idea.
moral
It was-
compass.
Janelle was
But the
pushing it for
fact that you
something.
were- Yeah, she loves
It
to
has
be like,
always
"Oh, I'm not
irritated
gonna
me
do
that
it
he
until
refers
it's
to it as
all
the Cody
fairly
Brown
done, like all
family.
this
I noticed.
So fucking annoying.
So why is Robin
I noticed
saying that
that's
she
what
is
was
the
at the
reason
top
that
of
this
the
was
family
all
mission
fair?
statement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
know.
everything was
She's
split.
She's the paragon
Yeah, I
of
think
righteousness.
and generally it's
But
just
Cody
you
called
just
her
go by the
moral
last name.
compass
Yeah.
of the
That's right.
family.
That's right, you get power to get power.
Narcissism.
She has
Robin's
wanted
mask
to
slips in the
have
tell-all.
everything
Her mask is
be
slipping
fair.
hard in these tell-alls,
And
and
I
I'm
think-
loving every second of it.
Do you understand the distrust that she has for
Oh,
you and
yes,
Cody?
yes.
That this would not be taken
me,
care of later.
Not me. Not me. I have said from the
Right?
beginning with her, I would be taking care of
Not
this.
me.
There's nothing that I have done
Not me.
that would
Those
make
tears went
Mary
away awfully
question
quick.
Yeah, serious. Like
Cody,
her
whatever.
righteous
They have-
indignation. She's talking about I have done nothing. Let's start with COVID. What you took her husband in season 9? Everyone thinks you were involved in the catfish. They were going to get touched on that at some point in this tell-all. Mary was alone during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Mary probably followed the rules that were Cody and Robin's better than Robin did, because we all saw in the video that I made of her getting pulled over during COVID,
Mm-hmm.
presumably coming from a shopping mall. Like, Mary was by herself. Leon and Audrey at one point were up at the B&B. So, like, it wasn't even like they were there. It was just Mary. Why not have Mary give up her Vegas rental and move into the McMansion that she partially paid for?
Mm-hmm.
Then you wouldn't have needed a nanny, because guess what? Now you have a fourth adult to take care of the 2 kids, as opposed to just, well, no, they had 5 adults at that point, so then they would have had a 6th.
Yeah.
How much of a terror is Ariella that you need 6 adults? Yeah, not going to Isabel's spine surgery was disgusting and deplorable, 100%. And what was Robin's thing back there? My kids can't be away from me for that long. But she didn't do anything.
Crap.
I have feelings.
You can tell.
Not me. Loyal to
As
him.
long as those feelings are
And I love
directed
him.
to
I
someone
do not
other than
agree
me.
with things that he
Yeah, no,
does.
it's-
I do not
yeah.
agree
I'm
with
good
his
with that.
attitudes.
No, you're good, babe. You do my math for my videos for me, so you're good.
That's what I'm here for. Math and grabbing stuff off the top shelf.
I need a lot of help in that department.
I have a very strict
5'3", y'all.
moral compass because I don't believe.
Her and her very strict moral compass. All right, fine. Her and her very strict moral compass allowed her to basically blackmail her ex-husband into giving up custody, allegedly. such a strict moral compass. She erased their father from their lives. I can't.
They never say what way the moral compass points.
In this kind of crap.
And this is why we work well together, because you balance
found
out
out about this
my crazy.
backdoor deal. You think that
Sabin's ex must have signed
Very
quite the
respectful for
NDA.
somebody to tell me.
You're right, Moonchild. If she
I
is
know that I have not always
making
been
people sign NDAs now,
the
I'm
best
sure she
person,
was
but I've
having
not
people
been a
sign it back then.
dishonest
That's why we've
person.
never heard from them.
Do you think Robin is a dishonest person?
Oh, you better say yes, Mary.
I hope that Robin's not a dishonest person.
It's probably as close
I
to
hope
speaking
that
out against
all of
Robin as
them
we're
are
ever
not
going
a
to see Mary
dishonest
get.
person.
Well, she sat here on the couch and said that she's never given you a reason to distrust her.
I disagree with that. Again, we have our own perspectives.
Robin was totally behind the
I
catfishing.
disagree with that.
I'm not sure that she set it up, but I think she definitely
as painful as that
had a hand in making it
will
get as
be
bad
for
as
her
it
to
did.
hear. I disagree with
100%.
I know that this is what's going on. I know that Cody and Janelle are talking like this.
Right.
And I'm worried, okay? I don't trust Mary at this point, but I am still looking out for her.
Right.
What has Mary ever
And she
done
was
to
telling
Robin
me she
to
thought
make
she
her not
should
trust her?
get all the proceeds from her house. She thought she didn't have to worry
I
about
don't
what Cody
know.
and I had put into Coyote Pass extra from everybody else. So it was like, I was like,
Oh,
Mary, we're
honey.
trying to work this out. Come on, please, can we figure
Moonchild
this
says
out?
she had a hand
But I
in it, no
didn't
doubt.
trust her
Yeah.
enough to. I'm not going to sit there with someone who's backstabbing me over and over and
Oh
over
my
again
God,
and
she's
trust her.
not
I did
backstabbing
what I
you.
could
What is she
based on what
backstabbing
Mary
you about?
has done, and
Name it. What has Mary done? Name
she
it.
doesn't. If she had maintained her relationship with me, then that could be something to say to me. But not now.
If she has
She
maintained her
burned so many
relationship,
bridges with me,
Mary tried.
and I don't know why.
Robin ghosted her. She wouldn't call her back.
What were the bridges
nice.
that were
Yeah.
burned that,
So,
that you couldn't go
Shouldn't
back
there
to?
be
She said,
theoretically footage of all this stuff that Robin is claiming?
Yeah, exactly. If even an ounce of what Robin was saying was true, she'd have receipts. You know, there'd be footage of it. She could have, I don't know, an example that she could just be like, this happened. She's got none of that because Robin lies. Maddie did an AMA on her Instagram not too long ago, and somebody asked her about her relationship with Robin, and Maddie's response was, if she's talking, she's manipulating.
All right.
I feel like that's all you need to know about Robin. Like, Moonchild says, if she maintained our relationship, yeah, Sabin wouldn't even respond to Mary's calls or texts. Exactly. Exactly.
they're trashing me, and I don't even know what the problem is.
Hi, Brittany. Thanks for the
where all of a sudden
follow.
we go from like we
Hi,
have
Jess.
a
Thanks for the
friendship, we have a
follow.
relationship.
Well, you
I
do
have one
things.
last question regarding this deal.
You're shady
Why
as
was
shit.
Robin the last person?
Just all the until Mary had agreed to the entanglements.
Entanglements
Why
must
was
be
it
his word of
Robin
the day
and not
calendar
you?
for today.
I'm assuming that's not an entanglement like Jada Pinkett Smith had.
I got into a different kind of
Why
entanglement.
was
Keep
Robin
my
the
wife's
last
name.
person to sue? Why was it Robin
Oh my
and
God.
not you?
That's
Because
the
I had
show
already
that I need.
signed.
Is Will Smith out here slapping
Robin
the
hadn't gone
Browns.
in yet. We were all ready to go. I thought, Mary, you can give her this money or not, according to the law. You're not required to. Robin said, and I said, yeah, we are required to morally.
Oh yeah,
but
Cody's real
because
concerned
we
about
don't need
morally.
the bargaining chip anymore. We're just going to let
I
it
can't
sit.
even talk anymore.
And so we went ahead and closed. They got distributed. And right now, I think Mary's, I mean, we're talking now. I mean, we went through this whole stink storm.
You ripped my earrings out.
It's almost over.
No, it is over. They're gonna get paid.
Exactly,
Everybody's
exactly.
going to have their money. And I'm going to be bitter because they sat there and just talked to me the whole time.
And then let's
People
discuss.
are trashing David, saying he's worse than Cody. I know
Why'd
he's
you want it
definitely not
together?
worse than
I wanted
Cody.
to apologize.
Yeah, why are
For
people
how we broke
trashing
up,
David?
for how it
I
went down.
have not heard David. I only know him from this season, but I have not heard him say like one thing that I disagree with.
Yeah, I think people are saying that he is a little too opinionated, maybe. And like, sit down, sir, it's not your show kind of situation. And they say that he's a showboat like Cody because of the side-by-side thing where he just wanted to show off his new expensive toy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It was after the tell-all last night. I don't have a problem with David. I think Christine clearly has a type. She likes the showboats, but at least this one is nice to her.
Mm-hmm.
What else can you say? And he is willing to stick up for the kids, which is more than Cody has ever done. David is a real dad. Exactly. He's a real dad. And he's willing to stand up for Christine, stand up for her kids, stand up for her non-biological kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he could be out here with a big old sign that says, I make $800,000 a year, and I'd be like, and that's fine. I don't care.
I want to
I don't know
apologize
if he
for
makes
being
800 a
angry
year. I
about
have no idea.
I also want to just acknowledge
Your anger was because you were scared in the beginning of
Look
what
at
you
his
were
eyes.
losing.
And David says
I
you were
appreciate
scared.
the-
He's like, oh.
sort of the vote of
Whoa.
Look at Robin.
Yeah, it's like if looks could kill.
I know, she's so pissed right now.
No, I love you.
Oh, she just remembered she was on camera.
Yeah, she's just like, oh, I better smile.
Yeah.
Look at Cody's face. He really thinks he's doing something with this scene. He thinks
They
he's on
seem
the
healthy
actor's
and
studio
whole in their
couch.
relationship. I want Christine to be able to
Hi, Marianne. Thanks for
just
coming.
release it, just this experience with me. So I want her and David to feel free. I want her to feel
She's free, dude.
go on in love. I watched their
Go on in
wedding.
love.
Yeah.
You watched their wedding.
Yeah, I watched their wedding, and I was smiling.
Cody's
through
word
the
salad is
entire
nauseating.
thing, almost.
It really is. It makes no
It was
sense.
fun.
I put up a little sneak peek of she's remarried. She's moved on. Yeah, for sure, Moonchild. I put up a sneak peek of that little clip right there where Cody is talking about like watching Christine's wedding and being so happy for her. And Oliver Nicole put a comment underneath that was Jack Nicholson like breaking through the door in The Shining with that creepy ass smile, and like that's Cody exactly. It's like he's grinning to the point where he's like, I'm going to blow a gasket.
I want to say something sweet about Christine. We had this marvelous experience. After she has our first child, she gets this professional job. And I remember we were stone broke. And her and I are at a department store where she tries on this pantsuit.
Moonchild says
In the
K and
middle of the
R
move, and she's
watched
gonna
the
have this
wedding
new
and
job,
read the
and I
book.
just
Oh, for
like,
sure.
You look so damn good in that pantsuit that you have to have it.
Ew.
I don't think I apologized for that whole attraction situation.
I don't think he needed
for
to.
that,
They
I
had
feel
6
ashamed,
kids
and
together. Like,
I don't think
clearly
I
it
remember
wasn't that big of a
in
problem.
part of it.
Right.
But I love David being
I don't
there
know.
because
What
his
do you
intention,
think?
I think is helpful.
Is
He-
that
he
inappropriate
wants to be
of
in the
Cody
conversation, and I
to
was trying
say,
have a
I used to
conversation
love
with
you, I used to be
Christine.
attracted to you?
I wish he would have apologized. I wish he never would have said, I never should have said that I didn't love you, because I did love you.
I
felt
think that was it's
so
a given.
disrespectful
Yeah.
to David.
Yeah,
Like, it's unnecessary, right?
it's bad writing.
He regrets not apologizing.
Oh,
for
Moonchild, did you
saying
hear that
that you
Mary's
were
now
not
writing a
attractive.
book? Yeah, I
He
heard
has
she announced it on her
no right
Instagram.
whatsoever. That's playing a game
I will
with me.
buy that book
That is
with
playing
a
a game.
quickness, let me tell you.
No, that is this conversation about him liking how I used to look. I don't want to have that conversation. That's just gross to
Feels
me. I'm
out of
like, I
balance.
really don't care. David
Yeah,
likes how
it
I
is
look.
gross.
David loves how I look. And I
Oh.
know that he loves how I
Moonchild
look
says, see
because
how
he loves
amazing
how
she
I
looks now without Cody.
Do you think Cody was
All
being
of the
sincere in this?
OG3 have glowed up
Yeah,
so
I mean,
much
I do. I
since
feel
they
like
left
he
Cody.
truly had some
And
sort
then
of
you've got
reckoning, and
Robin.
he needed to make it right.
Looking like
and
Carl.
sometimes
She does. She looks like Carl
it
from
just
up with
means
her
that you
square
need to
head
make
and
it
her little
right.
sour
Do you
face.
think it was awkward?
Where was
So what
Robin?
do you think he's
Like, I feel like
getting?
I don't know
if
what he's getting from
Yeah.
Cody
all of
wanted
this.
you
David
see?
there
But if
to
he,
be
I'm
respectful,
just
then I feel like
saying,
Robin
if
should have
this
been there
was
too.
important to him to do this,
But we all know
that's
she's a
awesome.
coward and she wouldn't have shown up or something
And
like
I
that.
think having
Well, you said
David
Robin was
there
back at the hotel.
was appropriate.
She
I
said she
definitely
stayed
think it was
home, but
appropriate.
yeah,
Really?
I
She stayed for
definitely
David.
think
Oh,
that she
absolutely.
was
She's
just
married.
like lurking in the hallway, peeking
She
through the door crack or
absolutely should have her
something.
husband there.
Right. But do you
The
think
show
it
didn't want
was
to pay for another
appropriate for
$60
him to
steak.
say,
Yeah,
"I did
that's
love
what it
you,"
is. They're
because
on a
she felt
budget.
uncomfortable about that.
I mean, it
On
was
a budget.
uncomfortable to say that, and also it's factual.
Oh, Rebecca, he
absolutely
was
means
lucky he had
well.
4 beautiful
Um,
women who wanted to
and
be with him. He ruined it
has
all
a
by
lot of
himself.
advice.
But do
Absolutely.
you think David being there,
Absolutely.
like David said, you know, that he understands you? Do you think he understands you?
I think David's a guy, and guys think they've got things figured out. And plural marriage is the kind of thing that tells you you don't know. David doesn't know yet that he doesn't know, but I now know that I don't know.
Yeah.
David doesn't know me, but I think David thinks he knows me.
When he sat there,
I'm sure
and
David
said
thinks
he
he knows
loved
you.
her,
He's
my
watched
first
you on
reaction was,
TV.
why in
He's
the hell
heard
am
what
I
your
here?
children and
This
your
is
ex-wife have
weird.
said.
So it set me down a little bit, and I call bull on that, because to me, it's not about him and her anymore. They've been gone for 3-4 years
David
now.
is raising
It's a
Truly
bro code
on
that
the
you just don't
daily.
cross.
Absolutely,
And you don't tell
child.
your ex-wife in front of her
That alone should be
husband
a
right
reason
now,
why
hey,
Cody
I did
wants to
love
know
you.
David.
It's just wrong.
Yeah.
Flat out wrong. And the way he went about it, and I was cool about it. The only reason I said, hey, do you want to come to Moab was I want to test to see where he's at.
I like that David
And
clarified that.
it was all about what he wanted to say and not about, hey, let's do something. He had to get his point across, and that was it.
Yeah, he was
It's all
apologizing
about
at
what he
them.
wants. It's not about what Christine wants. It's not what's best interest for what this family is, what he wants to do.
David has
Did
Cody's
he know
number.
that you were feeling awkward
Like,
when he
real
was
good.
saying, by the way?
It's like,
But
in
didn't
all
he
honesty,
invite you
David
and
has
Christine
probably spent
together
more
for
time
this
with Truly
apology?
in the
But shouldn't it have been
2-3
couples?
years that
Why
he's
wasn't
been with
Robin
Christine
there?
than Cody has ever spent with
So
her.
why didn't you go?
So does she
Like,
think
I
David
did
should
love
have just
you.
sat there and been like seen and not
That
heard, basically?
acknowledge.
That's what it sounds like.
Rebecca
But
says
that's not
David is
breaking bro
amazing
code
with
to
Truly.
me.
He should
Can
be
you even
thanking David for
understand his
taking
thought
care of his
process
daughter.
of
Amen.
saying,
Do I
100%.
I don't know. Do you want to
He
understand
should
his
be
thought
willing
process?
to,
Here is his thought process.
I don't know,
don't
sing
want to
David's
because his
praises
thought process is way
bigger
in
than
left field
anybody else
somewhere.
at this point. Because David stepped up in a way that not many people would, I think. He's
If you were
right.
enlightened enough,
Robin
you would
wanted polygamy,
understand
but she wanted everyone to
why
be their
Cody
own
said what he
individual
did,
little
that he
thing.
loved
And
her.
that's
Okay,
not
in
how the
front
Brown
of you.
family
Hey,
had
David,
worked
listen
before
to
that.
this.
Right.
If I had all of a sudden had an ex-girlfriend come and sit down and was telling her, what would you do?
Oh my God.
You'd like, I'm going to scratch your eyes out.
There wasn't anything there but me trying to, and I would like to apologize.
It wasn't
for
a
that.
lie, but it wasn't
When
true.
we were married,
Make it make
I
sense, sir.
did love you. I can appreciate that David was offended.
It's
and
blizzarding.
I
Where are
apologize
you?
That he was offended, but if I feel like telling
It's cold as
Christine I
shit
love
here, but
her
we don't
or
have the
that
snow.
I loved her, that's not breaking bro code to me. If he thinks that I broke bro code, he works in construction and he talks about things
Michigan.
that are
Oh,
different.
okay. Yeah.
Than
You guys get
I
harder than us.
understand them. Maybe that's a breaking of bro code.
Do you think, when Cody brings up that David works construction, do you think that this is like him trying to put David down? Because that's kind of how I'm taking it.
I'm taking that as David works construction, so he has a different set of values. He's out like catcalling and things, and
Oh yeah, I can see David catcalling people.
that's
100. Yeah, Rebecca says, and Monica, 100% putting David down. Yeah, working in construction has nothing to do with it. Exactly. Yeah, I took that to be, well, I'm up here and David works construction, so he's down here. Like Cody is some sort of like superior man or some shit like that.
and yet we still have no idea what Cody does.
Exactly. He does nothing. He does nothing. He has not held a job outside of an MLM since the show started, I don't think. Like, it's wild to me. At least, Monica says at least David works. Thank you. Exactly.
Wasn't aware.
What do you and
apologize.
Robin do, sir? Cody sold
respectful
signs for
manner
20
to
or
you.
30 years in
Meaning
Cody,
he could say
Wyoming.
these things.
Yeah. We
with
all
you
saw the boot
there.
sign.
Because if he said these things
Says claim to
without
fame,
you
apparently.
Well, first of all, it had
Gen
agreed
X says,
with
bet
that because
David's
she's
bank
my
account
wife
looks
now,
better than
not
Cody's.
his.
Oh, for
This is
sure.
no under his
For
thumb anymore.
sure.
It's you.
Remember, oh, Monica,
That's okay
the
to
child
say
says, remember when
in front
Robin
of me?
spelled Wyoming
Well, for
wrong?
the
Yeah,
last
why
30
from
years, He's
Wyoming?
been so angry, and he's been saying, "I never loved
that's
these
not our
women.
fault.
I never cared about
Iconic.
these women."
Rebecca, his therapist, was not doing our
Next
job.
time on Sister Wives 1-on-1.
Cody
Not
and
doing her
Janelle
job,
fell
yeah.
to
Oh, this is a
recognize
three-parter?
that, oh, there
I think it might even be
have
4.
been some
Oh,
emotions
all right.
involved. And
Okay,
actually, I
so
asked
speaking
you
of
that,
construction-
but you never asked me.
Yeah.
I think that's what Kevin
And
McAllister's
just got
dad. I think he owned a
inspired to see what
construction
I could have
company.
belong in your
Where in
family.
the hell did that
I'm
come
just
from,
sir? You're not going to shut me down anymore.
That's the only reason why I can think that why he'd have so much tar in his basement.
How long you been sitting on that one?
Since you and Liv watched Home Alone last month.
Oh my god. Moonchild says not a Home Alone reference, right? It's so left field. It's not even Christmas time anymore.
We still have our Christmas tree up. It's right
We
there.
do, and it's beautiful, and I'm not letting it go yet. Cody's not learning anything in therapy, apparently. You know, I'm a firm believer that Cody's a narcissist, and I don't think going to therapy does anything for people that are narcissistic. In fact, I follow Pop Psych, and I want to say Dr. David has even said that it doesn't really do anything other than give you therapy words that you can then weaponize against other people. So what did you think of this tell-all?
This one I found more interesting than last week's.
Spicy, right?
Yes. Now, starting off with the financial stuff, I guess that's more my wheelhouse.
That's true. You do that kind of thing. So yeah. They came in real hot with that, and I was so excited that they did.
Yeah.
I don't know. Monica, I don't blame you. I love Christmas. Yeah, exactly. Moonchild says, someone told me Macaulay Culkin recently walked out on Return to the Mac to present an award. Yeah, I feel like he's making a comeback, and I'm into that. I like him. I don't know if anyone saw he was on Righteous Gemstones at one point, and that was amazing as well. So what did you guys think of the episode? I thought it was great. I thought it was our best tell-all yet. I am loving the fact that like Suki is actually pushing back against Robin and Cody a little bit. Because like in past years, she would never say anything to them. She'd come after Janelle or Mary or Christine and ask them like follow-up questions. But when it came to the other two, not a damn thing. Mac attack, yes. Oh my goodness.
Mac Attack is not nearly as cool as the Zack Attack, though.
The Zack attack, are we doing Saved by the Bell references now? Oh my god. Suki is reading our comments. Yeah, I feel like she's been taking some heat for long enough, and she's kind of tired of it. I think she was on the Sister Wives Professor with Dr. Adam recently, and I need to go back and watch that interview because I've heard it was pretty interesting. But she has also kind of said that, you know, the questions that she asks have to be like pre-approved by the Browns, and like she can't push them too hard and whatnot.
That's not surprising.
It's not surprising at all. And like Tamron Hall, I know you said you were surprised that she was a host, and I said it was like a one-off or something.
I wasn't. It wasn't necessarily that I was surprised that she was a host. It's just I never knew who she was until she had her daytime show.
Had her own show, yeah.
And then I saw on the tell-all, I was like, oh, okay, I actually know that name.
Yeah. Monica says, I wonder what Suki's agenda is. I think she's just trying not to get fired. Like, in all honesty, like, I think that she has seen the other hosts get fired over the years for maybe asking a little too hard-hitting questions that Cody and Robin didn't like, and they fired her for it. So I think she's just trying to get that paycheck, and I can't really blame her for that.
Well, shouldn't that be a TLC call and not a Cody Brown family call?
So, oh my God, don't call it the Cody Brown family. I can't. Yeah, it absolutely should be a TLC call, 100%. But I think with the last production company that was headed up by like Tim Gibbons, he was like really good friends with Cody and Robin and all of them, and like lived in Flagstaff, like right by them, and it was a whole thing. And so I think you can see a really big difference, like when you get to like some of the later seasons, in the way that Cody and Robin are portrayed on, in 23 or so, the producer that Cody liked left the show. Yeah. So prior to that, Cody and Robin had a much more favorable edit, whereas like the last couple of seasons, they're letting their asses hang out there a little bit, and that's more than we've gotten in years.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's part of the reason, like, we've all been speculating that, like, they're terrible and horrible and behind the scenes and putting 2 and 2 together. And
Okay.
I don't think we got to see it as much. Yeah. Moonchild says it's obvious now. Yeah. It's I think it is too.
Okay.
So yeah, what do you think? Any follow-up? Anything you want to touch on?
I guess nothing direct, but I know it's like this is eons ago, but back when I was when I was taking journalism classes, I was going to say when I was a journalism student, but that makes it sound like I was way more into it than I really was. Yeah, when I would go out and do interviews, it was very frustrating when people would ask for the questions ahead of time, or when you would write articles and then be told, yeah, we're not going to publish this because what you're writing doesn't fit the narrative.
Fit in a narrative, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I think that Cody and Robin have tried really hard to carefully craft this narrative. Like, we just finished watching season 6, and I don't know if you noticed it or not, but in like the commencement ceremony, when they're doing all the pictures, you can very clearly see that Dayton has like a gigantic scar on his eye.
Yeah.
And he didn't have that in previous seasons, and it is just not addressed until a couple of seasons later, when all of a sudden Dayton is going to have some corrective eye surgery to help with his being able to open his eye. And you find out behind the scenes that Dayton was in a pretty terrible ATV accident. So Cody was the one supervising the ATV riding at that point. That's not going to make Cody look very good, so it's not on the show.
Gotcha.
Whereas now, I feel like whoever's running the production company now would be like all up in Dayton's hospital room at this point. Monica says, that's why I write on my Facebook, freedom of speech. There you go. Yes, girl.
I get that. I was like, I'm specifically talking like back in high school prior to Facebook. So I didn't really have an outlet back then.
It's true. Yeah, we're old enough that we.
Yeah, we predate Facebook.
I remember the beginning.
before the internet.
Oh my God! You remember when we used to have to search things up on Alta Vista?
I remember searching things in the encyclopedia.
Card catalogs with like the Dewey Decimal System and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, this is taking a hard left.
Encyclopedias, you missing letters.
Oh, by the way, my Facebook is Monica Manning in South Haven, Michigan. I'll check you out. Cool. Very cool. Moonchild says, K&R searched for a plastic surgeon to help Dayton's eye, but Isabel's spine didn't matter. Thank you. Dayton's was far less serious. Not that Dayton didn't deserve to have this horrible thing that happened to him corrected, but have the same energy for Isabel. Like, this was a major surgery. Like, all kinds of things could have gone wrong for poor Isabel. Like, I think they said on the show that they searched for a surgeon to help Dayton's eye for 18 months. But Cody can't go to Isabel's surgery. Make it make sense. Okay, my blood pressure is sufficiently up. Is there anything else that you guys want to touch on before we hop off of here? This has been super, super fun. I've loved the chat tonight. You guys have been on it. Thanks for all the likes and the shares. If you guys, yeah, Monica says, I'll never forgive Cody for dissing Isabel. Same. He could have done almost anything up until that point and had at least maybe like a redeeming quality at that point, but no, absolutely not. Moonchild says, glad I found your FYP. Have a great week. Thanks, you too. I'm so excited to have you guys come by. I think there's 2 more tell-alls after this one. IMDb only has 1, but Suki said at one point that she was sitting down with them for like 4 hours. So maybe they just haven't posted the 4th one yet. But yeah, we do this every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern. do a live watch along for Sister Wives, and then we're gonna come up with something to do once Sister Wives is over, because this has been really fun and we've enjoyed this an awful lot.
Yep.
Yeah, so thanks for coming, participating. Have a great night, guys. Take care, and we will see you next week.
Yep. Thanks for joining us.
Yep. Bye.